Rise and rebuild. How every game is a step toward Eala's ultimate strength. In the heart of every champion lies a story not of perfection, but of perseverance, of wounds healed through discipline, of defeats that give birth to destiny. For Filipina tennis prodigy Alexandra Eala, the 2025 season is more than a series of matches. It is a living testament to the art of rebuilding oneself, one rally, one set, one breath at a time. As the Hong Kong Open unfolds under bright autumn skies, the world watches a young woman who refuses to bow to pressure or fate. The roar of the crowd isn't just an echo of fandom. It's the heartbeat of a nation that sees in Eala a reflection of its own soul, hard-working, humble, and unyielding. The quiet storm before the glory, before the triumphs and trophies. There were early mornings in silence, when the dew on the tennis court shimmered like stars waiting to be earned. Alex's rise didn't begin with fame. It began with faith. Born into a family that valued both education and athletic excellence, Alex was not just taught how to hit the ball. She was taught how to fight for every point. From the moment she gripped her first racket, there was something different about her. Her strokes carried not just power, but purpose. Her eyes weren't set merely on winning. They were set on becoming. Every serve she delivered as a teenager was a whisper of a bigger dream. To stand on a global stage, not as a lone player, but as a symbol of 115 million Filipinos who dream of being seen, heard, and respected in the world of sport. The struggles behind the spotlight. It's easy to see the headlines and believe the journey was smooth. But behind Alex's radiant smile lies a story of bruises, blisters, and breakdowns. In the early years of her professional career, the expectations were enormous. She carried the hopes of a nation on her back. Every match attested not just skill, but spirit. There were days when the body ached, when exhaustion blurred the lines between motivation and madness. There were moments when losses felt heavier than victories, when the silence after a defeat rang louder than applause. But Alex never allowed doubt to define her. Instead, she embraced the pain. She transformed it into a lesson, a tool, a weapon. Every fall became a rehearsal for her rise. "Failure isn't my enemy," she once said in an interview. "It's my greatest coach." That attitude, humble, grounded, yet fiercely determined, became the essence of Eala, the phoenix of the court. 2025 became a defining year. After a string of tournaments where she narrowly missed the mark, Alex entered the Hong Kong Open with renewed fire. Her training sessions in Madrid had pushed her to the limit. Physically, mentally, emotionally. She was no longer playing merely to prove herself. She was playing to rebuild herself. Every match in Hong Kong felt like a chapter in a larger story, the story of redemption. In the early rounds, Alex displayed a balance of maturity and aggression. Her forehands carried conviction. Her footwork danced to the rhythm of calm chaos. She defeated experienced opponents with a mix of intelligence and instinct, showcasing not just athletic ability, but emotional composure. When asked about her mindset, she simply smiled and said, "I'm learning to enjoy the storm." That's what separated her from others. The ability to thrive not despite pressure, but because of it. The battle within. Before her quarterfinal match, Alex spent hours in quiet reflection. Her coach noticed her silence, not one of fear, but of focus. She wasn't worried about her opponent. She was confronting something deeper, her own expectations. Tennis is not just a game of rackets and rallies. It's a battle of endurance, emotion, and evolution. Alex knew that the greatest opponent she would ever face was herself. And when she stepped onto that Hong Kong court, under the electric hum of the crowd, she carried with her not the weight of pressure, but the power of purpose. Her shots sliced through the air like poetry in motion. Each point she won was a declaration. I am not defined by my past losses. I am built by them. The Filipino flame. Filipino fans painted the stand with flags and cheers that could shake the sky. Some came from Hong Kong's Filipino community. Others traveled miles just to witness history. Every time Alex clenched her fist and shouted, "Come on," thousands echoed back with tears and pride. In that moment, she was no longer just a tennis player. She was the embodiment of the Filipino spirit. The resilience, the faith, the optimism, even in adversity, all of it shone through her movements. And the beautiful part? Alex never forgot who she was playing for. After her match, when reporters asked her what kept her motivated, Her answer was simple but powerful. Every time I walk on the court, I carry the Philippines with me. I play for every kid who dreams, for every parent who sacrifices, for every Filipino who believes that we can be world-class. The lessons of rebuilding. Rise and rebuild. Those words aren't just a motto. They're a mindset that defines Alex Eala's journey. Rebuilding isn't about starting over. It's about starting stronger. For Alex, each tournament became an opportunity to test not just her physical abilities, but her emotional growth. She learned to let go of perfectionism, to embrace imperfection as a stepping stone toward greatness. Her rise wasn't meteoric. It was methodical. Each win was earned. Each setback, studied. Each injury, healed not only with therapy, but with gratitude. The world began to notice not just her talent, but her temperament. She was fierce without arrogance, confident without ego. In an era where sports is often about image, Alex Eala reminded everyone that true greatness lies in authenticity. Beyond the baseline, the leader emerging. Off the court, Alex has become a voice of empowerment. She advocates for young athletes, encourages education, and promotes the importance of balance. Her message is clear. Chasing dreams is not just about winning. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. Through social media and interviews, she continues to inspire thousands of Filipino youth who see in her not just a superstar, the ongoing journey. Today, as Alex continues her journey across the world's courts, her message remains the same. Keep rising, keep rebuilding, because life, like tennis, isn't about never falling. It's about finding the strength to stand taller every single time you do. And Alex Eala, she's not just standing tall. She's soaring, carrying within the heart of a people the promise of a future and the unbreakable truth that every game, every challenge, every fall is another step toward ultimate strength. Epilogue, a nation that rises with her. In every province, every school, every home that tunes into her matches, Filipinos see more than an athlete, they see hope. The girl who started with dreams in the Philippines has become the woman who dreams for the Philippines. And as the sun sets on one victory and rises on another challenge, one thing is certain. Alex Eala's journey is not just about winning titles. It's about teaching the world how to rise, how to rebuild, and how to turn every battle into beauty. Because for Alex, and for every Filipino who believes, the real triumph isn't just in victory. It's in never stopping until you've found your ultimate strength. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.